just imagine the South African authorities trying to liaise with the security detail of 91 heads of state.
President Obama is approaching the podium now. He is the next speaker up. That's what we're waiting on. There have been a lot of questions raised about security here, and before I came on, we were walking around and talking to security officials.
Castro, he's shaking hands with Raul Castro.
As Christian points out, President Obama just shook hands with Raul Castro from Cuba. Now,
Dilma Rousseff of Brazil.
What does that say as a gesture?
It says that this is a moment of reconciliation for Mandela, and President Obama is doing the diplomatic thing. He's not just going to walk by and ignore these people who are there, and they're all in a line. He's kissing now the UN Secretary General, President Zuma.
This is a man, and it is so true, who brought people together in life, and he continues to bring people together in death.
He's greeting President de Klerk, the last white president of South Africa who, with Mandela, brought down apartheid.
And they won a peace prize together.
John King, if we can bring you in, I don't know if you just saw it, but President Obama just shook hands with Raul Castro, former leader de Klerk, and others as he came up. What does that mean politically? Is it just about the moment? Is that satisfy the interest of respect? How do you think it plays politically?
Well, I think what the president will say is the conversation you're just having, that this is a moment of reconciliation, it's a moment of tribute to a great man, and it was not a time to make a political statement, so you shake hands out of respect for the moment and move on. No doubt about it, Chris, there's already been some criticism back here of some Republicans who've said nice things about Mandela. There's been this Twitter conversation, another conversation about, well, he was a communist or he was a socialist, and how can you say nice things about him? That's silly season. That should just be set aside. You can have political differences with the policies of Nelson Mandela and still recognize his greatness as a man and for what he did to bring down the apartheid regime. Will President Obama get some criticism for that brief handshake and that very, very brief greeting or conversation? Yes, he will. Comes with the territory, I guess. But I remember at the inauguration, Al Gore went out of his way. The vice president was leading the U.S. delegation. He literally ducked his way behind aides and ducked his way into doors to avoid Fidel Castro. But an inauguration is very different from a memorial service. Raul Castro was right there. I would say the President of the United States really didn't have much of a choice. Had he lingered a long time, he might have started a bigger row than he's going to have. But make no doubt about it. You understand politics. Somebody will decide that was a horrible thing. I think the President was showing respect for the moment.
And President Obama couldn't be getting a better warm-up act.
I know.
Look at this. The whole crowd is